Next up, we have some comedy from Sean Ravenfire. Let's give him a hand.
So I saw a commercial for K Jewelers.
Yeah, Sean.
It said every kiss begins with K. Well, what if I call it a smooch? And it begins with S. They didn't think of that, did they? If every kiss begins with K, then why do we put kisses at the bottom of letters with the letter X? Yeah. Jewelers, a lot of jewelers claim that the reason engagement rings are round is because a circle symbolizes forever. Bullshit. It's a fucking ring. What other shape is it going to be? I made a ring in the shape of a Mobius strip, but I can't get it on my finger. Yeah, so I wonder if that's the same reason my shirt's shaped like a human torso. Then there's De Beers. They've had the same advertising slogan forever. Diamonds are forever. It's a popular saying. It was a James Bond movie. Are diamonds really forever? I mean, you think about it. They're pretty chemically unreactive until you get up to about 1200 Kelvin. And then they kind of lose their durability. And I don't know if you know this, but in about 5 billion years, the sun is going to go nova. And it will expand into a red giant, and the sun's corona will swell up and engulf the Earth, and any diamonds on or in the Earth will be destroyed. And are they still forever? Now, you're probably saying to yourselves, what happens if human beings colonize space before that happens and take the diamonds with us? Well, I thought of that too. You see, in about 16 to 22 billion years, the buildup of dark energy in the universe will cause the universe's expansion rate to grow to a point where even atoms cannot hold themselves together because the spaces within matter will be accelerating faster than the speed of light, and all matter will cease to exist except for individual subatomic particles which do not interact with any other particles, and then diamonds will cease to exist. Now, I know what you're thinking. What happens if we take diamonds with us into a time machine and go back to an earlier point before the universe is destroyed, and then just keep repeating a cycle of going backwards in time and taking diamonds with us so that the diamonds can't exist forever?
Exactly.
Well, I thought of that too. You see, you can't keep taking diamonds back in time forever, because then you'll end up with an infinite amount of mass coexisting with itself in a finite space, which would cause a hypermassive black hole, reversing the expansion of space-time, causing the universe to collapse back in on itself, and the universe will have never existed. Now, I know what you're going to say. You're probably going to say, what if we take the diamonds back in time and thus create an alternate timeline, and thus the diamonds can continue to exist in an alternate universe? Exactly. See, I know what you're thinking. But I thought of that too. You see, there's an infinite number of simultaneous parallel universes, and that means that anything that can exist does exist in some other reality, including, say, for example, some creature that eats diamonds. And if every diamond is moving in an infinite path on a cycle through every possible reality, sooner or later every continuum of diamond is going to end in a point where it gets eaten by one of these diamond-eating monsters. So the diamonds are not actually forever. Yeah. Okay, I can hear it right now. You're probably going to say... what if there's an inception of alternate realities within alternate realities, and thus any diamond at any given point gets destroyed, creates an alternate reality in which that particular diamond is not destroyed, just like every time you flip a coin it comes up heads and another universe came up tails. Every universe where a diamond is destroyed at the next moment in a simultaneous parallel reality, that particular diamond is not destroyed, which means that every diamond will continue to exist forever and ever and ever in an increasingly lower amplitude of alternate realities. First of all, I think we just proven life after death, but let's not get into that. Let's look at the advertising slogan. In that case, I think that you would have to concede that De Beers was correct to say diamonds are forever. However, it also means that there's an alternate parallel universe where another De Beers company said that diamonds are not forever, and the me in that universe will make fun of them for being wrong. So either way, an infinite number of me still win. Thank you. That's all I got for you tonight.
Let's keep it going for Sean, who's right about everything. Bastard.